We're back live from Anaheim, California. Big shout out to all the fans tuning in from around the world. We've seen tweets from Australia, New Zealand, all over Europe. Fans tuning in from around the globe, cheering on their favorite teams. OpTic Gaming taking game one off of EG in our first best of 5. Now remember.
Yeah, I was going to say, make sure we let people know. I'm glad you're doing this, Bucket.
OpTic has to win 2 best of 5.
Right.
EG is undefeated so far in this double elimination tournament. They can drop 1 best of 5, but if they take this first series, it's done. Here's a look at that championship bracket. You see EG beating OpTic there in the winner's final. OpTic taking out TCM, setting up our championship match. Well, Fwiz, we got to give a big shout out to our friends over at Pizza Hut. Feed your game face with great pizza. Order now at pizzahut.com. I have a feeling this is going to be a long night, man.
I want some people. We might be feeding our own faces with pizza here, depending on how long this match goes.
It's going to be a long one, especially if OpTic keeps playing the way they did in the second side of that blitz, especially Scumpy. Now looking at Sovereign Domination, or excuse me, Sovereign S&D, who do you think has the advantage on this map? I see Nadeshot with a Bulldog. That gets me excited.
Yeah, this is it is fun. You see a lot of different play that happens down at B. OpTic, this is the one that they won against TK to win the gold medal. So from that alone, I'll just give it to them.
Here's a look at our bomb carrier, TP. He is the objective mastermind for Evil Geniuses. They always trust him with the bomb, and while a lot of teams think it's better to mix up your bomb carrier, EG never afraid to go against their strategies that they've practiced time and time again.
And TP's a very well-rounded player. I think like objective is just a technical term for him because that's the role he plays, but he can slay with the best slayers in the game. There's no doubt about it. He doesn't see that player.
Oh.
And that's going to be Scump that picks him off. So Karma is all alone. 3v1 trying to get some shots and he gets taken out. Scump with 3 kills, man. 3 kills. He's on fire to kick things off here.
Wow, so 37 kills in game number 1 for Scump, and he starts off round 1 with 3 of the 4.
Look at that face.
He is ready.
He is focused.
Yeah, Sue, hey, you guys want me to go? I can go top 4 with a shotgun.
And I know they've got their work cut out for them. They're just trying to take it 1 game at a time here, 1 round at a time.
Nadeshot's got the Bulldog. I can't wait to see this B push. And actually, looking at the mini-map, he's going to have to change up his class. Everyone else going to A. He's going to be that flanker playing the similar role to what Eggs does. Already, though, Krim is dropped by Scump for his 4th kill.
And you don't see Krim start search and destroy 0-2 very often. I mean, he's
oh!
Wow, nice nade out of TP as he's able to connect on Proofy as Proofy was trying to get over down on the bomb on A. Karma gets some shots, and he whipped it. Oh, he stopped. He really looked like he kind of stopped shooting because he thought he had Nadeshot done, but he didn't. Nate was able to clear him up, so now
big flank.
Scump is out by Aches as it's a 2v2. Clayster and Nadeshot up for OpTic Gaming going against Aches and TP.
And here's a look at Clayster. He is the one near the bomb, and it will be Nade kind of on the flank. EG's aware of it, though. They're hunting for him. Did they hear Nade down low? He's going to try and sneak up. Meanwhile, Clayster just trying to stay alive, buying Nadeshot time to get in position.
And nice shooting there out of Clayster. He was able to pick up TP. Aches all alone. Aches versus Nadeshot. And this really is a one-on-one rivalry right here. And he picks it up.
Gonna get it.
Nice shooting by Nadeshot to take out Aches. And OpTic up 2-0.
And that all started with Karma. Kind of the misfire. He had Nadeshot dead to rights. Nadeshot was caught mid-sprinting, but Karma couldn't finish it. Nadeshot then goes on to pick up another kill and finish out the round 2-0 start here for OpTic. EG back on the attack.
And OpTic fans fired up right here. And they're going to try to pull something out on the offensive side of things as EG going to play defense. Looks like there's going to be an all-out battle here at B. No players really for OpTic Gaming covering A. All hands on deck with EG at the B zone. Trophy systems are out. Crimsix waiting to see somebody. He does pick him up. A nice kill on Proofy. He was waiting for that one. Smoke's going to come out. They got to watch out for the flank. Scump's coming in, takes out Krim.
And Clay across is going to be looking at B. It looks like we're going to see 2 more players here for EG. That's going to be TP working with Karma, going up against Nadeshot and Clayster. Inside of B, the action's about to go down. Your bomb carrier on the other side, it will be Nadeshot on defense.
And Nadeshot's just waiting right there. He just wants to see if TP's going to do something. And Nade's going to come in. This is going to go right through the window. I don't know if he really meant to do that or not.
I think he wanted a bank shot.
Yeah, or maybe he thought maybe someone was on blue steps. Interesting choice by TP. Obviously, it's a little easier to be critical knowing when we have Oracle. And there it is. They're going to contest one another. So TP knows. as Nate Shot just popped up. I believe that's Nate Shot that's thrown out right there.
Yeah, that's Nate, and Clay
it
is covering his back. Clay over the 2.
Wow.
Nate and Clay gonna finish out round number 3 as a hot start here for OpTic.
They're getting fired up right now. As Clayster was able to close it out, you got Nate Shot that picked up a nice kill. Nate is 5-0, Scump's 5-2. So between the two of them, they're already 3 rounds in at 10-2.
What a difference here in the rematch, Fliz.
Yes, very different game than we saw in Winners Finals. Very different game.
So here we go. You see the sniper on the back of Proofy, it looks like. And actually, that was that Scump or Nate Shot carrying it?
I wasn't able to tell, but Proofy's got the bomb here, so Scump's just going to hang out. Looks like they're trying to make a push in here. No first blood yet. Clayster trying to blow a shotgun out there, not able to get any kills.
First
He's
blood
going to
from
retreat.
Proofy.
Yeah, Proofy with a beautiful kill on Aches. But 2 quick kills by TP and Karma as they're going to have the upper hand here in a 3v2.
Clay gonna get some help from Proofy down low. Can't defend himself up top. Proofy already picking up 2. Will not get the ace this time on Sovereign.
Good play.
As he is gonna be punished by TP up top and control. Very nice, patient defense from EG. They didn't panic. They didn't really freak out about the chance of an overextension, and they're able to shut it down. Now, we're going to see EG back on the attack after winning their first round. Can they make it 2 in a row?
I like how EG just played here. This is going to be a telling round, though, because they are on offense. They want a defense. This is a big round for OpTic Gaming. If they could advance it 4-1, it's equally as big, obviously, for EG to try to put this out here, not make it too much of a deficit, and they're going to make a push towards B.
Grim feeling pretty confident moving up with the Remington. You're going to see on the far end, it's going to be Karma trusted to watch the flank. And Karma looks like he might get aggressive, actually just going back into his base instead, making sure no one else is behind him, and we will have TP going for this plant.
And he should be able to get down. No one's going to push him yet. Aches is in there, picks up a nice kill on Clay. And Crimsix and Clayster are out for their respective squads, making this one a 3v3.
And Karma still watching that flank. There is a player underneath Aches here, and that player looks like he did come up the ladder. Karma's going to get the call out, but it's TP who has to deal with it inside of B. Down goes TP, all up to Karma. He's got a sniper, gets the challenge.
Oh!
There's a one-on-one now after that snipe. Nate Shot versus Karma.
And he's got to push him here. You know, he's got to go up and get him. And he does, but he's got to get 7.5 defuse time. He's got it.
Brent.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Gets there at 7.6. You are really confident there,
I play Search, man. I play Search.
7-1 from Nate Shot and an incredible defuse.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Karma had a 6 shot too. I was like, oh no, this is gonna get ugly.
This crowd is holding up the money fingers after
it
that
is.
one.
The money side's coming out. And OpTic's fired up. That was a big round. They needed that 4-1 here. So now OpTic Gaming going to switch back on the attack side, and it looks like off the get-go, they're going to make a push here at B.
Yeah, Clayster's been leading this charge with the Bulldog. You're going to see right behind him, Scump is going to follow it up. You're going to have Proofy with the Remington.
Aches.
And already Clay out of the action. That's going to put a lot more pressure on the 2 inside of the building. That's Nate Shot working with Scump.
I like what Aches did up there. He got up in there real quick in his face. However, Scump was able to take him out. And that was kind of an equalizer kill because it turned it into a 3v3.
Here comes the flank from Krim.
Oh, this is big.
They got to be aware. And already you're going to see TP with 1. Krim spotted, did not jump down, may have juked out that player. Now he's executed. Man. Karma gets the call out. He's going to try and poke in, and TP watch this going up by Proofy.
And Karma all alone again. This time it's going to be Scump and Proofy that can go at him.
Scumpy going big in this round, already picking up 2. And that's going to be Proofy in the battle. Unfortunately, Karma is going to take him down, putting Scumpy in a tough position. Bomb is down all the way in the back of the map. Scumpy going to challenge. Karma, patiently waiting around the corner, is going to let his opponent plant.
And this is a tough situation. I'll switch over to Scump on my camera. And you have him. You've got Karma up. And it's up to Scump. I mean, he's on offense. You know, Karma can kind of sit back. I'm wondering if he's just going to wait to see. You know, he's clearly just going to let him plant the bomb and then play the game out right there. So Scump's going to get the bomb down at B, and now we're going to see a good old-fashioned 1v1.
Right above him is Scump. Karma, so patient, knowing that Scump might poke, has no idea what corner he's hiding behind. And Karma, if he can pull this off, the 1v2, this will be absolutely huge for EG. Scump's not going to let it happen. 10-4 is Scumpy after that round.
That was nuts, man. You know, because it was weird. Karma was like, he's got to pop out somewhere. He's either going to come out blue steps or he'll come out yellow steps. But I'm going to wait first to see what he does. And then Scump just stayed bunkered down on top of the bomb. And Karma really couldn't anticipate that.
The crowd is yelling one more round. One more round. Can OpTic take game number 2 here? We're going to see the bomb carriers. It belongs to EG. Teepee is going to be taking it to A once again. Down the middle, you're going to see Crim6 potentially sneak behind enemy lines. On the back end, Karma trying to get into position with this Remington.
And I like it that they're switching things up. We've seen a lot of battles go down here at B. But they're going to try their luck at the A bomb site. TP kind of waiting a little bit before they move out there.
Got that grenade kill.
That's a nice pickup, taking out Proofy.
Karma's
going to follow up on Clayster. Oh my gosh. That was sick.
And now we got a few EG fans making some noise. As EG showing some life. Egg started it with that grenade. Karma checking the flank as he always does, picking up 2.
Oh man, this is getting interesting with the crowd out here.
Yo, I'm even seeing the parents who came this weekend with their kids cheering along. This is getting exciting here in Anaheim. Here we go. Let's go back over to the OpTic squad. Scump on your screen has been leading the team in this series. 37 kills, and Dom already 10 here in Search and Destroy.
And they're going to stick to what works for them and continue to go to this B bomb site. Proofy staying as the bomb carrier for OpTic. They've got a decent setup in here, but they're just trying to draw first blood. But you've got a patient EG team that's stacked up all across the board, ready to cover this B. And now you see someone over by blue steps for EG, just kind of hanging out here. And they're just desperately wanting to draw first blood before they put this bomb down.
Oh, you see the grenades coming in. It's a good thing that bomb didn't push up. And here is Eggs. He is the grenade thrower. Gonna find Clayster. Actually, that grenade bouncing just in front of him. Crim6, it's his attempt now, and he will connect on 2. Took out Clayster and Proofy there.
Oh no, they weren't ready for that. I can tell you that much. That was a beautiful grenade by Crim6.
Nade shot on the flank. Scumpy taking care of business up in B, but nade shot will fall.
And now it's all alone as Scump, man. This is tough what he's got going for him. So he's going to try to put the bomb down, and they're going to, they got him. They had his number. So this is OpTic. Again, we talk about a momentum team. We talk about an emotional team. Like, do you start, do these chip away?
You got to finish here.
Down? Yeah,
you got to finish right here. You cannot let EG get it back in their head that they can finish strong.
They got to win. This is their D. They got to win their D here. That's what it comes down to close it out. And if they don't, it goes to a 5-4. They find themselves on offense again. It gets scary. You go into an overtime. And I'm not sure how the kills are quite stacking up with the total, but it's this is a big round for them if they want to close it out.
Taking a look here at Crim6 off the break, playing so patient once again. They're going to let OpTic try and push up aggressively on defense and then react to it. Last round, Crim6 started it all with a grenade at about 37 seconds left in the round.
And they're playing very patient. This Evil Geniuses team is just waiting for OpTic to make some kind of mistake. I mean, they're just bunkered down here. It's been working for them. They did it last round, and then they kind of just collapse, at some point and overwhelm this OpTic team. There's Karma. He's going to draw first blood, catching Scump. See, that's what they're waiting for this OpTic gaming team to make pushes. And they're and EG's on offense. They're just OpTic's just getting aggressive here because Scump's fired up at 11-7.
Eggs just pre-aiming into that top control tower. There is a player on the opposite side, of course. That balcony is going to block his view. Another player on top of the blue stairs, though, for OpTic Gaming, and now it looks like A has been cleared out. Crim6 is leading the charge. Here comes the move with the bomb. TP right behind him. Crim's going to react.
Crim.
2 down now. And the frag grenade just missed at the bomb site. TP's going to feel confident. We'll put this down. Good cover fire. Unfortunately, for Nade Shot and Clayster, Crim6 is here with his Remington, and now this gets a little bit scary for OpTic.
It's real dicey here because now OpTic's on offense, and Proofy should have had that kill on Crim6 too. I think he knows it because Crim was actually looking towards caution, and Proof had first visibility on him coming out of research, but Crim just snapped on him and took him out. Proofy missing his shot. So if OpTic wants to close it out, not go into overtime, which I believe overtime defense, depending on how this thing, we'll have to see how it pans out with kills before we figure it out, but they got to win it, man.
Yeah, and, kind of looking at the last 3 rounds, that's a 3 round streak here for this team, and Crim6 has been a big part of it. TP's gonna fall on the defensive end. Crim has 2 players around this corner, and you're gonna see another pick in the kill feed. Karma with the Bulldog. Crim is gonna make it right. Oh, he's shooting bodies and punished. Scump, last man. Can he get the 1-on-2?
This is gonna be tough. They're both players are in the B area. One's on the blue steps, and they were waiting for Scump. Is Karma with a shotgun.
Crim was shooting bodies.
Was it? Yeah. It's like, that's the deepest level of.
And
that's
they're
worse than
facing
a
elimination in this game here.
That's worse than a teabag.
Wow. Such confidence being shown here by EG. Down 5-1. It's now tied 5-5. Will they do it again?
And now an overtime round. It is going to be OpTic Gaming that's going to be on offense here. And what a comeback by EG so far in this game.
2-man push down low. Looks like they're going to send Scumpy up the ladder.
Scump sees somebody over there on blue catwalk, not able to pick him up. Does get some hit markers on it. He's going to get a trophy system out here on middle. Placer is going to get first blooded. He is 2-9 on this map.
And that's another grenade, man. Nade shot getting aggressive, gets one. Another player at the server room. Proofy with the bomb, trying to come up the stairs. Nade shot, did he see that player top catwalk? It looks like he's gonna poke back the challenge. This time the player has dropped down. EG, such remarkable play is gonna make it a 1-on-3. Scumpy, last man standing.
Scump is gonna have to do it again for his team. I mean, really, he was really the reason that they were able to do game number 1. Let's see if he can do it.
Wow!
No. What a comeback!
Pulling out 5 in a row on Sovereign.
Was that what I was gonna ask you? Was that what it was? 5 in a row?
It was 5-1. Crim starting to get a little bit of momentum. After that, it was just small mistakes from OpTic that added up to a round 11. And the amount of kills in favor
was Placer
of EG.
And Proofy, though, you know, like where they didn't even show up. They didn't even show up. 5-20, man. They were combined 5-20.
It's 1-1 quiz. EG on the board here in the grand final. Let's take a look at some of our numbers. Going into the commercial break, we'll return. Octane Blitz, game number 3.